I think we're doing good, Arathag. Appreciate that. How are you doing tonight? Actually, more importantly, how is everybody doing tonight? I mean, welcome to the Left Coast Talk Show. We're going to be talking again with a couple of special guests. We have a few updates, everything like that. But importantly, how are you guys feeling today? I want to hear it in chat. Let's see it. I want to see all of that blown up. I don't know how many people are there. I know we had a little bit of technical difficulty, but I mean, we're through it. We're here for you guys. So let me know how it is. In the meantime, I'm going to bring up my notes because I have quite a bit I want to talk about. I have a lot of stuff I actually want to talk about. There's Destiny 2 there. Yep, there's my notes. Except I can deal without the touch panel. Save that just in case I lose it. And there we are. Yep, perfect. Hi, everybody. How's it going? Just a few updates initially is we have our TLC website updated. That's important. That's in my notes here. If you didn't catch this broadcast live, you can probably check it out on our TLC website for the broadcast, past broadcast. There it is. That's the word. Sorry, I'm still a bit jet lagged. I just got back from Austin. You'll have to bear with me a little bit. But you can find that at theleftcoast.tv, and you should be able to bring up our website. We did just get a facelift, so you are able to see all the new things that we put in. We put in a new TwitchCon 2019 tab just to show off what everything is going on and what is all being updated, so that way you can see, hey, TwitchCon, we have this going on, this meetup, or say this arrangement. We're all going to hang out here. I need travel. I need anything like that. Housing, whatever. TwitchCon 2019 tab is going to be where it's at. Also, we did add another page yet again. Where is it? The community, or no, not the community tab. But either way, I do want to point out the community tab because that's going to be where you meet a lot of cool people like myself. You'll also meet one of our other very influential members of the Left Coast. We have Melody 420, and she is getting a huge shout out right now for always consistently being there every single month doing our community night game night. So if you guys haven't heard, Melody 420 does a game night every single month for the Left Coast, and it is a lot of fun. Last time she actually played Pummel Party, which is kind of like an off-spin of Mario Party, and it's a little bit more violent. I couldn't put it in any other terms. It's a little bit more aggressive of a game because you have like tunneling tanks and other mini games that you're just fighting each other versus just like, oh, slap a hammer. Other than that, though, she does a really good job. She's a really lively person. She's also one of our mods here in the Left Coast, and she's an admin. So big shout out to her. Thank you for that. Speaking of shout outs, we also have our streamer of the month for July, guys. We're going to give a big shout out to Gumshoe Gamer. He was also present last community night. So if you want to check out that podcast or that past broadcast, that's also on theleftcoast.tv. You can check that out. That's over there. But big shout out to Gumshoe Gamer for being just a very, very awesome person in our community, helping people out, being supportive, being very active, and playing with a lot of people. So kudos to you. That's a big old GG. Other than that, we do also have our Discord. So if you want to get into the game and just play with us, talk to us, see how we are all doing, we have a Discord channel. Which we will be using tonight for the talk show. Not the channel itself, but we will be using Discord if you haven't heard about it. I don't know who has or has not. I don't know who's new here, but just feel free to join our Discord, talk to us, have fun. We welcome you. There's a join page on our website, so you can go to the home page, scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page. There will be a little Discord icon. You're going to tap that. It's going to link you to the Discord page. You're going to either install or just join, and you should be all set up from there. Speaking of updates, though, we do also have tonight we have our special guest, because we have a lot of updates afterwards, but I don't want to keep our special guest waiting. Tonight we have, how do you pronounce your name again for the fifth and final time? It is Con Ceneros. Is that almost?
Pretty close. Pretty close.
What is it again?
It's Consoneros.
Consoneros. That's how you pronounce it. I am so sorry that I muck that up every single time. I have a terrible memory. I'll forget your name in the next 5 seconds, so remind me to ask you in about 5 seconds from now.
It's fine. Usually everybody just shortens it anyways to Con, which is totally fine.
Con? Okay.
Yeah.
Con!
Yeah, that's also the second response usually.
For all the Star Trek fans. The Discord can also be found on the panels underneath. It can, in fact, Erthag. Actually, could we also add a link in the chat? Because I would appreciate that. That way we can get that in the chat, so that way we'll make it easy for everybody. But getting right to it, Con. I wanted to... Oh, there it is, Nightbot. Good job. I wanted to know, since you're one of the more newer community members, that because you just recently joined, how long have you been with us now? Like, I want to say a month or two, maybe even sooner.
Yeah, I think it's been 2 months, maybe almost 3 now.
Something like that. I can't remember. It was
pretty recent.
Yeah, but anyways, how are you feeling about the community right now? Like, what are your vibes? How do you like everybody in the community? Are there anybody that you're just kind of like chiming with and playing with, or how do you feel about it right now?
When I was not wrapped up in Destiny stuff and I was playing Dauntless, I was trying to basically get the TLC guild rolling with a bunch of people. So, we were doing that for a little bit, but I've been kind of slacking on my guild leader responsibilities.
How dare. I think it's fine. I mean, Destiny 2 is an addicting game. Can't lie.
It's like my life.
Oh, so. I couldn't tell. I honestly couldn't tell.
I mean, there's a ghost in the corner and everything too. So
yeah, is that a kill tracker ghost?
It is.
It is. I think I have one of those too. Somewhere I don't care to get because I'll have to leave my seat, and I'm a bit lazy. But other than that, what other community members have you played with? Like anyone in particular? Anyone you consistently play with? Do you play with anybody in Destiny 2?
Currently, not right now.
Okay.
I've been kind of slacking off on being super active in the TLC community because I've been trying to deal with my own stuff. But
okay, I get that.
I think I played a couple games with Melody. I think I played a couple games with that Casual as well.
Okay.
I think Kent at one point too.
Yeah. Nice. Awesome. It's good to hear that you're still playing with a bunch of people and being a part of us. What kind of games did you play with them, and what kind of games do you play other than Destiny 2? Like, is it just Destiny 2, or is it FPS in general, like the genre?
Well, when I was playing games with TLC community members, just Dauntless for the time being. I've noticed more talk from people getting interested in Destiny. I think I was even talking to Erthag the other day about him potentially getting back in too. So if anybody's interested, hit me up. But besides Destiny, play a lot of Elder Scrolls Online.
Okay.
Recently just finished playing Inside for the first time, which is it's a side-scroller platformer that you basically, it's like story-based that you play on Xbox. And I'm kind of into everything. I think the reason why Destiny takes up most of my time is because it's a mix of first-person shooters, which I love, and then a mix of RPGs, which are like my very first love. So it was like this nice marriage of two things that I enjoy the most.
I feel as if no one really did it as well as Destiny 2 in terms of that marriage and the synergy that you get from the feeling of getting the armor, getting the stats, getting everything buffed, and then getting really powerful weapons, and then just going to town on everybody. Plus, go ahead.
No, they did a really good job of that. I think the only other game that is close to that is probably Borderlands, which I'm also excited for. So Borderlands 3 coming out soon. I'm stoked for it.
I actually, fun fact, sorry to interrupt, I did recently come back from Austin, Texas, as I said in the beginning, from my AMD convention, but I did get a free copy of Borderlands 3 and 2 from them. So I have to redeem that code, and I might play with you if you're down. So I'll probably be joining for that.
I'm very down.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Anyways, continue. Is Borderlands 3 going to be massive multiplayer as Destiny 2 is? Or is it... I don't know how it works, because I haven't played since Borderlands 1 level 5.
Well, Borderlands is, as far as I know, there's no like social hub or anything like
Yeah.
that. So more or less, like if you have a ton of friends that are playing, it'll
Mhm.
be massive in the sense that you can kind of just add anybody and throw them into your group and then hop off or hop into the game and play together. So, I mean, maybe there'll be groups for that for completing specific goals in it, but
Yeah.
overall, I think still more of like a single player or like co-op group experience rather than like a massively like multiplayer type
Yeah.
game.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that because that's consistently what they've been doing. Because I do kind of watch them, where it's more of they perpetuate the story and more of the classic co-op that you have back in like Halo days. Um, do you see them possibly making any sort of like, I don't know, Crucible-esque feel in Borderlands where you'll just have 4v4 or anything like that?
Um, Potentially. I know that in like Borderlands and Borderlands 2, you could duel each other by like smacking each other, and it would initiate a duel. Then you just fight until both
Yeah.
of your HP was exhausted.
Yeah.
So maybe they'll add some sort of online like arena DLC where you can either fight people 1v1, or you could potentially get a group of 4 people together and hop in, and your group of 4 against their group of 4, kind of like a mini
I'd
battleground or
be down
something.
for
That'd be
that.
kind of cool.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
would be fun. Get a leaderboard going and all that kind of stuff. But keep
yeah,
it
that would be
casual.
sick.
Anyways, moving forward, are there any other games other than those two that you like? Like you said you played Inside, I believe it is, which is a side scroller. Is that more of an indie game or is that like a
Yeah, it was a indie game. It's from the creators of who originally did Limbo, Play Dead,
Oh,
and then
okay,
it's their
that yeah.
continuation.
Okay, that rings a bell now. Thank you. I
Yeah,
was like, wait, Inside. Is that the one that I have in my Steam library that I want right now or I don't
yeah,
remember.
it's definitely a good game, and
What
the
how
it doesn't directly tell you the story. It's kind of like as you progress through, you sort of uncover what's going on, but like it's kind of exactly like Limbo in the sense that you like start out as a kid in a forest, and then the game just kind of grows as you continue to play it
Okay.
until you reach the end. So
All right. That's actually pretty cool, and obviously you don't want to spoil it for anybody who is playing it or going to play it, so we're not going to talk about the story at all because I, for one, want to play it now that you mentioned it. Um, Speaking of, now I know we were talking a little bit earlier. I just want to get into it. I want to get into the juicy drama. We were talking earlier about the marriage between Blizzard and Activision, and then we were also talking about the alleged Disney takeover of Activision Blizzard. How do you feel about that? Well, first off, how did you feel about the marriage between Activision and Blizzard? And then moving forward.
Um, I I wasn't really surprised by it when it happened, considering like Blizzard's been a huge name in games for a long time with
Yeah.
Warcraft, and then Activision, of course, they're a pretty well-off publisher, so they have tons of money from creating games like Call of Duty and partnering with people and acquiring like people from them and other
Yeah.
companies. It's actually really nice to see. I guess that they have kind of found a good partnership with each other. I don't know how beneficial it is because obviously like nobody knows the behind the scenes discussions that go on between the two like powerhouse developers basically.
Everything
So
happening
it's like,
behind closed doors.
yeah, it's I think it's a good like join, like both of them going together. The things that have come out of their like marriage, I don't know about because like there's been a lot of drama concerning Activision, and
Yeah.
a little while like there was that whole drama with them trying to intentionally like goad people into purchasing things in Call of Duty by like putting you deliberately into matches with premium users who spend a lot on the game and like putting free users with them. But that was just discussed. It was like a patent that they had for the technology, but not actually something that they wanted to get into.
That's a big oof, my guy. That is a
Yeah.
definite F in chat.
Yeah.
How do you feel now moving forward with Blizzard and Activision possibly having the alleged reports of a merger with Disney and Disney trying to acquire them as a whole? Like, I personally, I don't feel that is truly appropriate. Maybe Blizzard, because Blizzard would make a lot of sense since they're more fantasy driven, but Activision themselves kind of puts me off because I'm like, the only real thing I've seen them good at is Call of Duty.
Yeah, I think it's more so Disney trying to get a proper foothold in gaming, because I know
Yeah.
like currently right now they have a lot of different like minor game companies under them. They have a
Yeah.
lot of indie companies under them creating games. Like they have like their Disney Sim game on mobile. They
Yeah.
have a lot of like they have their Disney, I think it's like Hero Battle game as
Uh-huh.
well, but which is done by another smaller
Yeah.
studio.
You can't forget about Square Enix and Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, I was gonna lead with mobile first, and then
Yeah.
get to the
No, of
the
course.
proper games.
Of course, though.
But yeah, the with Kingdom Hearts and stuff like that, it would totally make sense that they want to partner with somebody who has another really big IP and that they can see a potential future with and potential growth with. So it makes sense that they want to partner with Blizzard. I don't know why they would want to acquire Activision in that as well, because like you said, a lot of their games and their themes behind their games are not really
fantasy.
Yeah, they're not fantasy and they don't mesh well with Disney's current products of like superheroes and fantasy and everything like that. So it's a little strange, but I think it might not be so bad, because I think they'd probably be more hands off in terms of how they handle Activision's things. Maybe they'd be a little bit more directly involved with Blizzard though.
Probably, yeah, I can see that. I personally would love it if they acquired Blizzard, because of the fact that I know they're very good at theme parks, and I would love to see Blizzard World actually made in the map in Overwatch, because they made a recently, or not recently, but I want to say about this time last year, they made a map called Blizzard World, which was like if Blizzard was a theme park, and what would it look like, how would it be, and everything like that. And it looked really sick in the map, and I'm just thinking to myself, oh, this should actually be an actual theme park. That'd be pretty dope. So
that would actually be hilarious. Like a Disney World, but it's like World of Warcraft and like all of their other sort of like previous IPs that they have.
Disney World of Warcraft.
Yeah, that would be insane. You're just walking around in
you see
in Azeroth, just
see an orc with Mickey ears.
Yeah,
that'd be quite comical. I can't lie.
But
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, especially because like with the way that Disney does their interplay between characters and stuff, you'd have like through the park, and there'd be like a battle going on in the middle of the theme park. That'd be kind of cool.
That'd be funny. Now outside of those two, Blizzard and the other one, Activision. Other than Blizzard and Activision, would you think that it would be more appropriate if they were to try and acquire other companies, such as like, I don't know, not Bungie obviously, because I can't see that meshing well, but more like Square Enix, so that way you could, granted, I like my Final Fantasy and I want to keep it away from Disney, but for titles such as Kingdom Hearts and such as that, I know there's also with EA, they have the Battlefront series with EA, so all that Star Wars and everything like that. That to me makes sense. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it comes down to like a matter of perspective for them. So it's sort of like, what sort of IPs do they want underneath their Disney umbrella? Like, do they want to try to acquire things that they've already got a foothold in? So like with Square Enix, do they want more of Square Enix and like more games similar to Kingdom Hearts or utilizing Disney IP? And then do they want to go a different direction and acquire something completely new that they've never been able to manage before, and then get a foothold in that and then start making money through that? In terms of companies like that would be interesting to see them acquire, it'd be kind of interesting for them to acquire like DC Comics. They already have Marvel, so I mean, why not?
I don't know though, because there's DC is still owned by Warner Brothers, is it not? Or which one was that? Yeah, one of those.
So it would be interesting to see how they would even discuss that, because it would be another massive merger, I guess, because they'd have to acquire majority in Warner, unless Warner decides to sell DC to them for a massive amount of money.
Yeah. I mean, even then, for that massive amount of money might not even be at quite... Well, actually, no, you're talking about the entertainment industry at that point, because I was going to say that massive amount of money might not be quite as much as Activision, because I was looking at article and it was saying Activision would be a whopping 47 million. I want to say, or something like that, some odd number like that, where it's just a huge lump sum. Whereas if you acquire smaller titles or smaller games such as or not games, devs such as like EA or other ones. Yeah.
It'd be better for their pockets, that's for sure. Because I think even with their Fox merger that they just did, it was like 76 billion or something, which is insane.
Crazy.
It was like just a disgusting amount of money
being
passed back and forth.
Definitely.
Go ahead. 71.3 billion.
Jesus. That's definitely an amount of change that I like in my pocket.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
But
that's a lot of tacos.
That is a lot. And plus, if you go to Jack in the Box, that's 2 tacos per $1. Come on, man.
You can't do better than that.
Simple math, man. Other than that, I know, because Warner Brothers would be just another obscene lump sum from them. I can only imagine, because if they were to grab Warner Brothers, then they would also get all the cartoons that came from Warner Brothers too, like Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Elmer Fudd, all those older cartoons. And at that point, they're taking their what's it called? Their icons for the most part, and that's the whole reason why they were trying to be separate.
Yeah, and I think that's why it would probably be something that would never happen, because like Warner would basically be like, no, these are assets we need to protect. We can't trade these, like they're not for sale.
Yeah.
So they'd probably look to either sell off like smaller stakes that they have currently in other companies, like littler IPs that maybe they don't know what to do with or are kind of niche, and then hand those off to Disney. But I don't know if they would directly try to trade like the entire like majority share of Warner.
Yeah. So I'm not sure. Who knows?
I think another interesting one would be Nintendo.
That would be an interesting one, like a Disney themed Mario Party.
That would be amazing. I would play Smash Bros, but with Disney. Just have like Winnie the Pooh fighting Buzz Lightyear. Like, why not?
That'd be hysterical. And
I think it would be a pretty good match.
Buzz Lightyear's Uppy would definitely be falling with style.
Oh, it would be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, now I just have an image of just Little Bo Peep just smashing on Peach.
That would be a hilarious matchup.
That would be hysterical, man.
That would be a fight for the ages.
Right? Not only that, you'd also get all the good Disney titles on Switch too. Like, even though there are some now, I don't know.
Well, I think the other interesting thing too, in terms of entertainment, not gaming necessarily for them, would they could launch their Disney Channel that they're putting out on Switch, so that gives more incentive for people to purchase the Disney Channel because they're directly partnered with Nintendo.
Yeah.
Or they own Nintendo.
You talking about the Disney Channel in terms of the Disney Go app, where it's their mobile streaming service, right? Yes, yeah, because I know they're doing a huge separation from Netflix and trying to take all of their movies from there, so that way they can just put it on theirs, so they can publish it all. Because I've been seeing some of my favorite Marvel movies disappear, and it's been kind of upsetting.
Yeah, I'm a little heartbroken about it too.
Yeah.
Specifically because I need to catch up on a bunch of them that I've like not actually watched.
Oh Lord, have mercy! You got to catch up on that, man. I know Prime Day was a few weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken, last week, something like that. So. You could maybe maybe have some like residual sales on movies if you have an Fire Stick, Amazon Fire Stick, possibly. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't have a Fire Stick, unfortunately.
Oh well. But other than that, I did want to get to one other topic that was actually kind of interesting, which was we were talking about it before. Dr. Disrespect, what's happening today? Because he did just go live. You were telling me he went live like 2 days ago. I missed it.
Yeah, he came back. I can't remember when the exact day he came back, but it. What was it? It was. Yeah, it was banned on the 11th, and then
Mm-hmm.
he hadn't streamed for like 26 days. So I think it was on the 8th or something that he returned.
Yeah. And we
Yeah.
all thought this was me. I know Erithag for one. You and me were talking last episode that we were thinking it was maybe going to be a ban for good, but more than likely just a slap on the wrist. How do you feel about Dr. Disrespect being back with the whole bathroom incident?
Yeah, I wasn't really surprised, to be honest. I mean, little segue, like, look at all the stuff with Alinity. They don't really touch their top streamers. They can't to because they're partnered directly with those people. So Dr. Disrespect being one of their top streamers, it makes sense that, yeah, he kind of just got a slap on the wrist. And it's unfortunate because what he did was really inappropriate. Like, had that been any other sort of like IRL streamer or any other streamer in general that did that, it would have been a permaban for sure.
Permaban, like, and probably like what's it called, legal action against him, because that is a breach of rights at that point.
Yeah, there's a specific amount of privacy that you expect when you go into like a bathroom of any kind, even your own bathroom at home. Like, you shouldn't film anybody else that's in your own bathroom or in a public bathroom or anywhere. That's just super inappropriate. But yeah, it's just kind of it's a little telling for Twitch that he came back with like literally no, like, not any worse for wear, and like the only thing that he kind of took a hit on was the amount of like concurrent viewers that he actually had this time around, rather than
that is a big hit. I mean, you were saying it was 80,000 versus his 250,000 when he came back from being unfaithful to his family. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think it normalized down to 250K from 400K when he first like went.
Yeah. Oh, are you talking or not? Hold on. Is there technical difficulties right now? Hello?
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 Hi.
Hi.
Sorry. You
That's okay.
Started cutting out in my earphones. I think it was just on my side.
Oh, okay.
You were saying... Where were we? We were talking about Dr. Disrespect and how it's upsetting that Twitch doesn't treat us as they do their top. And I kind of get it because they make so much money for Twitch, but then again, how do they think that looks to everyone else in the community? Like, hey, here's some untouchables, what are you gonna do about it? They can do whatever they want.
Yeah, it doesn't really, like I said, it doesn't reflect well. Kind of more or less, what they need to actually do eventually is someone is going to end up being a martyr for it. Like, someone's going to do something that's just maybe too much, and then they'll have to cut it, or they'll do something that maybe wasn't as bad as some of the things that we've seen happen on Twitch.
Yeah.
And they'll get nixed completely, like a partnered streamer. And then from there, they'll have to build on that and be like, okay, like, anybody who does anything worse than this guy, you can't do it. You're going to get banned permanently, or you're going to be banned for like 2 months or whatever their banning process is.
But at that point, it raises the question again of where do you draw the line? Because this was such a bad issue. Why didn't you draw the line here? That was allegedly a minor in a bathroom. You can't break the rules more than that. Like that. No, sorry. Me personally, there's no coming back from that. So for me, I'm a little disheartened, but I mean, Twitch do Twitch.
I think one thing that they might, like, they could explore, and this is me like not defending anybody who films people in a public bathroom, but like they could actually instate like fines on like top streamers rather than just banning them. Like, they could be like, well, you're one of our top partner streamers, we don't want to ban you, but this is the fine you have to pay from either your subs or your donations or something else.
That'd be an idea.
To come back after you're banned, so you still get banned, and then you have to pay a penalty on top of that as well.
Or more of like you can be banned, or you probably get banned, but then there's like a certain amount that you can pay to actually unban your account. That way, if there is anything, if you want to recover it, because I mean, if you're banned, that's going to dishearten anybody to not come back, and that'll help thin the crowd, because you'll either pay this obscene amount or just walk away.
Yeah, I think he also got hurt in a way. I don't think you have access to the bounty system if you have a strike on you. So I'm pretty sure that not being his first strike, he probably doesn't have bounties either. So he's limited to only making money through donos and subs, but he has a ridiculous amount of them, so it still doesn't really hurt him at all.
Yeah, unfortunately. Plus he saves it, hoping he's smart and saves that money, because then he could invest it and live off of whatever's left.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, if he ever decides to be unfaithful to his wife again, then he won't be hit as hard that time.
Yeah. Also, Almost Messy makes a good point in chat. As top streamers, they should be upholding the rules and not subverting them, or subverting them. Yeah.
100%. I agree with you.
It obviously goes without saying, like, no one is above the rules. That's why we have so many problems in real life with people trying to think they're above the rules. Why is it accepted in Twitch?
Yeah, this is why I kind of brought up the like penalty thing, because then at least like we have Dr. Disrespect. He filmed someone in a public bathroom, banned for like 26 days, comes back and is continuing to make money. Why did he not take a hit, like monetarily, from this entire thing? Like, yes, he didn't get to stream in those 26 days, so he took a little bit of a hit. But it should be more significant than it was.
The judgment should fit the crime at that point.
Exactly.
So. Yeah. Oh well, I mean, we can't really do anything about it. It's been in the past already, and we just got to look moving forward to TwitchCon this year. Hopefully none of the shenanigans happens at TwitchCon. But other than that, how do you feel about TwitchCon coming up this year? Are you going to be attending? Do you have any plans, anything like that? Are you just going to be chilling at home and maybe catch it live on Twitch? What are your plans?
I'm probably not going to attend, unfortunately.
Okay.
I'd love to eventually one year, maybe next year. I kind of just got into streams again, I think from March onward, so I've kind of gotten back into it, but not my like full-time what is it? My full-time dedication right now. I still got like my full-time job, and I'm trying to kind of use this as my hobby, like when I'm not working. So it's not really like my first priority to go to TwitchCon. I love and stuff, but I do want to like make sure that I'm well off enough that I can go there comfortably.
No,
not
for
come
sure.
back and be like, I have no. Give me donos.
For sure, and it's always a sore point to ask for money from the community, because it's just like, hey, I do this because I like it. I don't want to necessarily bleed you all dry. I mean, that's not the only reason I'm here, and don't think that of me. But I would love to meet you all.
Exactly. I don't like I don't like asking for donos at all. I'm always surprised when I get one, but I think it'll be fun. Like, I really hope. I'm interested to see what sort of drama comes out of it. I just hope it's not people filming people in public bathrooms.
Hopefully. I don't know. I mean, Alinity might come with a giant bag of cats and just start throwing it at people. Just, you get a cat, and you get a cat, and you get a really angry cat.
Just want to see how long it is before she turns into the old cat lady.
Get the long nails and the bags.
Yeah.
She's already got the long nails. She just needs the bags now.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. TwitchCon's on the 27th and 29th, I think, right? Of September?
I believe so, yeah. I'm looking forward to going because it's just in San Diego. And again, for everyone in chat, if you are just joining us now, we do have a page for that in our Discord. Join the Discord. Aaron Thag or Almost, if you can post that Discord again, just so people can join, or tune all the way down to the bottom of the panels. Join the Discord. We have the tab. We'll help you get accommodation for travel arrangements, living situation, all of that. I know a lot of people are doing Airbnb, so everything on the topic of affordability, we do have very affordable situations. Plus, we also have I can't even read that. Demented Wolf Gaming for help. He's our San Diego local. He can help you find good deals and travel arrangements and everything like that. So feel free to join that. I personally like TwitchCon a lot. Like, it's fun for me. I like to go and meet everybody con, but I don't really. It's not necessary to go, honestly, because I mean it's just there to meet people and hang out away from it's a vacation, a Twitch vacation. It's not so much you absolutely must go. So
Okay, have you so I'm guessing you've gone before
yes, I did go last year and it was a lot of fun. I actually took my girlfriend. I wish I hung out with a lot more people and attended the parties and everything like that, but due to unfortunate events, I couldn't go to do too much. I had to limit myself a bit, but I was able to last the whole week, and I can tell you a lot of good stuff happened. I don't recall any drama coming from it though, but definitely
that's good.
Yeah, with the events that happened recently, there might be some drama, especially with like Tfue, that whole debacle. Since we haven't heard anything from there, I'm wondering if we'll even see him at TwitchCon.
I imagine he'll make an appearance of
maybe
some sort.
Just like one day, just walk across the room, and be like, "All right, I made my cameo. Bye, guys. I was here for an hour."
Yeah, or he'll walk in and then for clout just be like, "Hi, FaZe," and then just walk away.
That'd be awkward.
Would be awkward, but think of the views.
That is true. He'll definitely stream it. He'll walk into the bathroom behind FaZe and be like, "Hey, what's up, Banks?"
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Drama right there. Oh, anyways, man, it was really good talking to you. I appreciate you taking time out of your day and actually sitting here talking with us. I will have to hit up and play some Destiny soon because I do want to get back into it. I think I'm level 30. But
sounds good.
Yeah, for sure, man. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thank you for having me on the show. And if for a shameless plug, if any of you guys for a clan to join, hit me up.
Yeah, guys, if you haven't followed him already, Con, where can we find you?
You can find me at twitch.tv/Consoneros. It's should I spell it out?
It is spelled in the notes. If one of our mods want to put the link in the chat for Con, that would be much appreciated. But yeah, follow Con, guys. He's a good guy. Lives in British Columbia. He's awesome.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm a Canadian, but I'm a nice Canadian.
It's all right. Aren't all Canadian? Well, most Canadians nice.
I mean, I just said sorry about saying that I'm a Canadian, so yeah. We're usually pretty nice, and the stereotypes are pretty true.
Right? I mean, stereotypes are there for a reason. I know my stereotype is that I play video games and sit in a chair for 8 hours a day.
Oh, I know all about that life.
Yep. Stereotypical gamer here. Anyways, guys, we're going to say goodbye to Con for now. And you can always hit him up in chat. You can talk to him. He's chilling in the Discord. Join the Discord. You can find us all there. I believe we have a few more announcements. Let me just pull up my notes again. I think that is about it, actually. Let me just peruse my notes. Nope, yep, that's about it. Cool, guys. Yeah, so thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. We appreciate your time coming down here. I know there are plenty of channels, plenty of talk shows, plenty of podcasts to watch, but we appreciate you stopping by here. If you guys want to join our community, theleftcoast.tv, we have a big old tab that says join, and you can literally just fill out the application. It's super easy. Just give us your corniest dad joke and you're pretty much in. Other than that, we have plenty of friends here to talk to, plenty of people to play with, all that kind of fun stuff. So thanks for stopping by. Have a good night.